Then start the game.
There we go. We're on. Wait. There's no video. Is there? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, you gotta wait for it. So
Somewhere
it kind of
in
takes
the
a while
Alps.
to actually capture the video.
There you go.
So, Agent Gracefully, you're part of our spy exchange program from Canada?
Try not to say my name too often. I'm trying to travel incognito.
Actually, you're traveling in the Alps. What do you have there?
I got something very important out of a smelly trash can.
Well, of course it's smelly. If you got it out of a trash can, you need a hobby.
No, not smelly. Smelly! As in the Society of Meaningless Evil Larceny Lying and Yelling.
Of course, our evil nemesis.
Spy Fox, you've got to get this trash bag to Spy Corps headquarters.
No, I've got a better idea. I'd better
Is it
get this
nemesis?
trash bag to Spy Corps headquarters.
Oh, and take this gadget from Professor Quack.
Smelly?
You may need it.
What is it?
Dehydrated skis. Inside of this little pill is a pair of skis. All you have to do is add water.
And pray tell, why would I need a pair of skis? I came to get information, not recreation.
You may need them to get away from those bad guys. Good luck, Spy Fox.
Bad guys? Got water? I've got to get out of here. Although this would be a nice getaway cottage, I've got to get this bag to Spy Corps headquarters.
So his plan was to turn into a snowball?
Currently.
Water, work your magic.
His plan was he had no plan.
The dehydrated skis are now rehydrated.
Another person literally gave him his
Feet
escape
don't
way.
fail me now. Skis, I mean.
Hydrated skis.
Yep.
Does he ever take his hands out of his pockets when he's trying to flee somebody?
It's the only time he's trying to flee somebody.
Which way should I go?
Which way should we go? Down? Or down this way? Right or down?
Right into them.
I wonder which way I should go.
What way? Into the cave? Straight?
Here
or right?
goes.
Into the cave.
I didn't even get to select. Woo!
Did you miss me, Chief?
So you've analyzed the trash bag, I see. And what have you found?
It's a model box 1/1000 scale for one evil robot. On the side it says, some assembly required. Sounds like an excellent title for one of my adventures.
It has a mailing label that reads, To La Roche, care of Chateau La Roche, World's Fair. Inside the box are assembly instructions. You'd better take these with you, Spy Fox.
Wow, you can learn a lot by reading.
If Smelly is involved, they must be up to
You'll
things.
learn a lot by
no
reading.
goodness. You'd best go check out this World's Fair. Monkey Penny and Quack have already set up the mobile command center.
I'm on my way, Chief.
Spy Fox, are you okay?
Shaken but not stirred, Monkey Penny.
So it looks like we're on to something big.
Yes, I think Smelly is up to some monkey business, Monkey Penny. And it looks like it's up to you, me, and Professor Quack to get to the bottom of it. Well, you and me anyway, Monkey Penny. I brought the assembly instructions I got out of the smelly trash bag.
Well, of course it's smelly if you got it out of a trash bag, Spy Fox.
No, Monkey Penny, not smelly. Smelly, as in the Society for Meaningless Evil, Larceny, Lying, and Yelling.
Our evil nemesis.
Why don't you leave those assembly instructions here with me? Then you can refer to them whenever you're back here at the Mobile Command Center. And remember, you can contact me via your spy watch at any time.
Don't forget to check out the spy vending machine, Spy Fox. It's full of new gadgets for you to try out. I'm sure you'll find some of them quite useful.
Thanks. Now I need to go get busy and go give that LaRoche at the Chateau LaRoche a visit and find out just what he's up to. Are you happy with your job as a service guard?
Oh yes, quite happy, thank you. Although I'd rather be enjoying the quiet safety of skydiving, as long as it doesn't get me in touch with nature, without a parachute.
Why don't I try going this way?
The entrance is closed and it's locked up tighter than an impervious steel door.
Excuse me, sir.
What seems to be the problem?
Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad tidings, but unfortunately, I cannot allow you to enter through the service entrance. I'm sorry, but I can only let cashiers with proper ID in today. See? It has the job title of cashier and a matching photo.
I seem to have lost my ID. Can you let me in without one?
I feel your pain, sir. Really, I do. Unfortunately,
It seems that I'll have to find a way to get the proper ID.
So we need to be a cashier this time.
A free photo booth. Just one of the many joyous pleasures in life. Wait. Golf. Tourist. Cashier. Dentist. Friend. Arena.
Should we be a cashier at the dentist, Sprints, or an arena?
None.
The arena, I guess.
Dentist. Friend. Arena. That's not really my best sign.
It's obviously fake.
This is a rather cool-looking device. What is it? One of those novelty gadgets that lets you see what you'll look like in 50 years?
It's an ID maker. Of my own creation, of course. It's for making identification cards.
Fascinating. How does it work?
You place a photo in the photo slot, choose an occupation, and any name you like, then press the Process ID button. A completed ID will pop out of the machine.
Professor, you're amazing. What if I made an ID, but then I change my mind and want to make a different one?
Well, if you don't like the ID you created, you could make another card. Just reset the name and occupation, insert a new photo, then press the Process ID button again.
That sounds like fun. Creating false ID cards is something only secret agents can do, and then only when we're on a case.
Right.
Bam!
And then I find it weird
Wait.
though if your name kept changing.
Perfect. Ask. Dish. Junk. Heli. Cashier.
There we go. Should we be called Muriel? I don't think they let us change it.
Why not?
This thing blows up after.
Oh, change your name?
No. This is gonna be whatever he calls us. Do we want to be Muriel? Or choose a different name?
Here's another one.
Carlton.
Better or worse?
Rudy.
You gotta look at all
Now.
the options.
Chuck. Reginald, Maurice, Roscoe, Nancy, Muriel,
Go for Nancy.
Nancy. Excellent. The photo's in place. Professor Quack's machine works perfectly. My identification card is complete. I expect that this will come in quite handy.
You do you? Let's go.
Here you are, sir. One cashier ID card.
Oh my, I'm so happy that you were able to find it. Let me guess. It was in your other pants, wasn't it?
Why, yes it was. You must be psychic. If you'll excuse me, I'm late for work and they need me in the restaurant.
Oh, I understand. I won't keep you any longer. I'll just keep your ID on file for you, Nancy.
Keep up the good work.
Have a spectacular day, and if I don't see you tomorrow...
Here's where my notes go. I use the talk balloons to gather information.
Someone's in the kitchen with China.
Perhaps you'd like to share one of the many high points of your career as a chef.
Well, I once swallowed a whole container of yeast.
I guess that's one way to get a rise out of the chef. That's a strange-looking device. I wonder why LaRoche has it. A secret agent must always be keenly aware of his surroundings. That device is a case in point. I'll make a mental note of it.
Interesting.
Ah, Napoleon LaRoche. I should have known you'd
Remember
taken
the
up with the
Fleabag
likes of
fly trap
Smelly.
last time?
So Spy
Yeah,
Corps has
he had to
sent
be in his
the
fly
famous
trap there
Spy
before.
Fox to try and stop my plans for world domination.
World domination? Of course.
Ah! Since you're one of the few people who could possibly understand my genius, I'll explain my entire plan to you in nauseating detail. You see, I reversed the scale on the smelly evil dogbot assembly instructions. I've created a 1,000 to 1 scale, fully functioning evil dogbot.
Just where do you think you can hide such a monstrosity?
You silly spy. You're standing in it.
Of course, you've disguised the evil dogbot as the centerpiece for the World's Fair. Complete with a revolving restaurant.
One has to eat, no? Observe the means to my world domination. People buying tickets for the World's Fair do not realize that as they file through the turnstile, they are unwittingly winding the highly advanced clockwork mechanism within the evil dogbot. When the 1 millionth person has filed through, the dogbot, now wound to maximum capacity, will embark upon its horrifying rampage of destruction!
It's on fire.
Once I have unleashed the dogbot, all the world's leaders will sit up and beg for mercy. It is unstoppable. It cannot be called off because it has no off switch. Yes, I have removed the off switch and hidden it somewhere in the World's Fair. So cleverly, so subtly, that you will never find it.
That's what you think, LaRoche.
Even if you did find the off switch, you would still need the activation code to turn the switch off. And even if you had the off switch and the activation code, you could never hope to get past the diabolically clever security device located in the evil dogbot's Achilles heel, which is the only way into the dogbot's inner workings. It is hopeless, Monsieur Le Fox. There's no way you can beat me!
You'll never get away with this, LaRoche.
Oh, I think I will. And now, Monsieur Le Spy Fox, adieu!
Achoo.
Judging by those monstrous metallic molars, I've been imprisoned in the dogbot's mouth. How humiliating. I must find a way out of this cell so I can stop that evil roach. If I could only reach that fire escape through these teeth. I can gather information about LaRoche with this talk balloon. LaRoche's goons didn't follow the assembly instructions close enough. They seem to have left a few gears missing out of this contraption. I wonder where this gear goes. This gear is too big to go there. I bet this loose gear is supposed to go This gear is too big to go there. That did the trick. Well, I guess it's like they say.
Freedom!
The tooth shall set you free.
Freedom.
The tooth shall set you free.
And we're in here.
Talk about escaping by the skin of your teeth. Now to stop LaRoche and his evil plans for world domination. My spy watch is beeping. I'd better answer it.
Please stand by.
Spy Fox, Agent Walter Wireless has intercepted a microfiche message from Dottie Dash.
Where's it coming from?
It sounds like it's coming from an exhibit called We World.
We World, eh? Sounds silly.
The message is staticky, and Walter Wireless needs to get closer to hear it. You can pick him up here at the Mobile Command Center.
By the way, I've recorded Napoleon LaRoche's evil plans, and I'm sending them to you via the Spy Watch.
I look forward to hearing the dish. Monkey Penny, out.
So does that mean you were near the end of the game yesterday?
What?
Does that mean you were near the end of the game yesterday?
I finished it yesterday.
Did? Huh.
This wasn't here last time.
No, that's new.
And the rose wasn't where the plant isn't where it was last time.
A new scientific breakthrough. The Great Restructolux Destructolux. Handy travel appliance of the future. The new revolutionary travel device. Simply take a solid object, place it in the Destructolux, punch in the 2-letter code SA.
SA.
Then punch in the 3-digit code. Watch the Great Destructolux change solids into liquid molecules which can easily be transported in a small container. Take the small container to the Great Restructolux, punch in the exact same 3-digit 2-letter code as you did on the Destructolux. SA. Then watch the liquid molecules turn back into a solid. The amazing Great Restructolux Destructolux.
Well, that's new.
That was just like the films they showed us in spy school. That small container looked like a vacuum of the future.
So something new now, not the Venus flytraps?
Yeah, the Venus flytrap doesn't have it. It's this weird Destructolux thing.
That's interesting.
Well, they also said they wanted a cashier instead of a waitress this time. Who's this guy?
Hello, little boy. My name is Fox, Spy Fox. And what is yours?
My name is Elmo. I'm the Cape Cod's biggest fan, though I'm small in stature. I know all about born Willie Blowfish in Tupelo, Mississippi. Young Willie had dreams of hitting the big time like his idols, Marvelous Marvin Marlin and the stupendous Stu Sturgeon. His natural daredevil ability caught the attention of the magician, Amazing Melvin Mackerel.
Breathe now.
What the heck?
Amazing Melvin takes Willie Blowfish on the road with him. Amazing Melvin imparts on Willie Blowfish all the ancient Cape tricks learned from an indigenous people. Willie quickly
You're gonna have
masters
to
the
run.
Cape and changes his name to the Cape
I can't leave till
Cod.
he's done.
I have to stop now. I'm starting to shake just thinking about the Cape Cod.
Okay then.
I can use this talk balloon to gather information
Use your
about
taser.
Elmo, the Caped Cod fan.
Maybe pepper spray?
Oh hey, the candy apple's in here. Which means that all the solutions for the puzzles are different.
Uh-oh.
That's
In
interesting.
trouble.
Oh, the Cape Cod has literally a different. Doesn't have his glasses here. This is actually kind of interesting.
Here's
They
where
changed
my
all the
notes go.
puzzles.
Cod, I just met a kid who's your #1 fan. He knows all about you and your cape act.
Really?
I do believe that he cares.
No. I'm washed up. It'd break his heart.
I can gather information about the caped cod with this
Well, looks
talk
like he's also
balloon.
doing a different trick.
Hmm.
Doesn't mean it changes every playthrough.
I guess so.
What's this? It looks like a pair of binoculars.
But the first one was exactly the way I remembered it.
Whatever
That's why I
that thing
recorded
is,
just
it's
a
letting that
thick
bad
background
guy
on top
type
of
with the
it, but
glasses on into the evil dogbot's Achilles heel. It looks like some kind of breath analyzer. There's too much of a rose tint on that screen to make out what breath it's showing.
Can I steal this
May
guy's
I
cape?
borrow your cape?
No, son. I can't part with that cape until I find someone who cares. Then, after I've done my act, I'll hang it up and you can borrow it all you want.
I care about the cape.
That doesn't count.
I care about the cape. Your hero thinks he's the has-been.
So, you really like the caped cod. What would you do if I introduced you to him?
The caped cod! I jump up and down like this. And stop suddenly. And tell him that I'm his #1 fan.
Yes, well, I'll see what I can do.
If you had the power, oh, how my heart would sail.
Huh. I bet if the caped cod had a chance to meet his #1 fan, Elmo, that would cheer him up. I can use this talk balloon to gather information about Elmo, the
Crazy.
caped cod fan.
Okay. I guess I can't get either of them to walk towards each other. No, that would be too easy.
I'm another one friend. He's only like 20 feet away.
Oh, you're not handing out roses this time.
Who
What are
are
you
some
doing?
of the skaters that you've trained?
That skater who fell during the 1965 Autumn Games. Remember her?
Very well.
Well, I didn't train her.
You seem a little bitter.
The kids today have no memory of the great skaters. Remember Peggy Hamill and her camel belly lux?
No, I don't.
Neither do I.
That's the 1984 Woolly Mammoth Award for the heaviest costume worn while skating. Wow, 230 pounds sure is a heavy costume.
Well then.
Can you click on that bird
What bird?
later on?
Hey. Oh, hey!
The thermometer.
He's not stopping me either.
Hey, you! I saw you on my monitor. You cannot go in. The Wax Museum is not open.
Would you believe me if I told you that I had my own television show on public access called Entering the Wax Museum?
Yes, but you may not go in. I can see everything that goes on in that Wax Museum on my monitor, and you're not supposed to be in there.
Okay. Well, now we know the problem. For that one, at least.
I
Where's the
better
bird?
check my spy watch.
Oh,
Please
someone's
stand
calling.
Not a
by.
thermometer. That's the
Spy
camera.
An informant left some information for you at the ice rink in the 1974 Golden Melon Skates trophy.
I'm in there like swimwear.
Oh, now
Remember,
supposed to go
it's in the 1974 Golden Melon Skates trophy. It's very urgent. Monkey Penny, out.
Right. It's in the 1974 Golden Melon Skates Trophy. It's very urgent. You're out. Got it.
I saw that. Know what happened to the last guy who stole a trophy from this place?
No.
He's still sweeping up.
I bet if his back was to me, I could slip right by that attendant and get to those trophies.
no keys this time.
What's the worst part of this job?
The uniforms make me look like a security guard.
But you are a security guard.
Oh, yeah? Where do you think you're going?
I'd like to go into the exhibit.
Sorry, laddie. I can't let you into Wee World until the sign says open.
So we need an open sign?
I probably shouldn't stand in front of the sign.
Really?
Hey, where are you going? I can't let you into Wee World until the sign says open. Does the sign say open?
Actually, it does.
No. Oh, hey, you're right. Go on in and enjoy yourself at Wee World, laddie.
Work. Okay. Why is this
Those
color
lights are flashing red, blue, green.
weird? Okay, let's go get the guy we need for this. That was way easier than the other way to do that. Hey, bear lady. You know anything about the crazy kid?
What can you tell me about Elmo?
Elmo loves the Cape Cod, but I can't have him around here. His hopping around disturbs the customers.
Where's Elmo when you need him?
That should have you feeling light.
For postcards!
These look interesting. What are these card-like photographs?
Those are complimentary postcards of the World's Fair exhibit.
Allow me to say that you are one hygienic souvenir trader.
Thanks for the compliment. The postcards are free, but they're limited to one per person. But you can trade it in for another postcard anytime you feel like it.
I wonder which one I should pick. This Wax Museum exhibit postcard seems to wick away moisture pretty well. I'm going to take it.
There we go.
Hold up there, sir. You have a stamp on your hand?
No, I can't say that I do.
I better stamp your hand so you can get back into the fair. There you are, sir. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Does this mean I have different gadgets?
Spy Fox, I've been waiting for you. Smelly is up to their usual bag of dirty tricks, I see.
Walter Wireless, Spy Corps' top tracking bug. Good to be working with you again, Walt.
You too, Spy Fox. The last time I ended up with a fever from being cat scratched.
Right. Sorry about that. So, you picked up a microfiche message from Dottie Dash.
That's right, but all I could make out was something regarding an off-switch activation code before the signal went dead. I've got to find Dottie Dash, Spy Fox. This must be important. The signal was traced to an exhibit in the fair called Wee World.
Wee World, eh? Sounds like your kind of place. Well, hop aboard, Walter, and I'll get you into this Wee World.
I'm in there like swimwear.
Heck, that's my line. Professor Quack, what does it mean when the ID machine does this?
I believe it means that the machine is broken.
It looks like that machine is permanently out of service. It's a good thing I was able to make my ID card before it broke. An alarm deactivator. What in the world could this gadget be used for?
Well, it's used to turn off alarms. You attach one end to where the alarm signal is coming in, and then attach the other end to where the alarm signal is going out. The alarm signal is then redirected harmlessly into the alarm deactivator, keeping the alarm from going off.
It just looks like a wire with two alligator clips on either end.
Yes, it's beautiful in its simplicity, isn't it? I once printed these on exploding paper, but man, did those cause heartburn.
That's the alarm deactivated.
Go right in, Nancy.
Peanut butter LaRoche.
Ask the roach about the crazy kid. Let's ask this lady too.
Have you seen a kid around here lately wearing all the latest Cape Cod accessories?
I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
I see. Thanks. Do you know anything about the Caped Cod?
I think he's a stuntman here at the fair. Either that or last week's dinner special.
Thanks for the information.
Someone's in the kitchen with China.
Do you know anything about that kid Elmo with all the Caped Cod gear?
I know nothing of any kid. I am a big-time world conqueror type.
No time to waste. I've got to get out of here and save the world. It's a good thing those villains haven't discovered the security breach. My escape route is still open. That bad guy put on those glasses, breathed on that breath device, and the secret door opened. That must be the secret door LaRoche mentioned that leads to the inner workings of the evil Dogbot. I need to figure out how to get in there. These rose-tinted glasses might come in handy.
Triple's calling it a Pokemon.
You'd make this kid's wish come true if you performed again.
Really?
Really?
You say he's a fan?
Absolutely rabid. He drools every time he says your name.
I'd hate to break his heart, and I'd hate to see him
Absolutely
drool.
rabid.
I can gather information about the Caped Cod with this talk balloon.
Wait, so we're just talking back and forth between the two of them? 'Cause he changed his words that time.
Everything looks rosy behind a pair of rose-tinted glasses. I can see that goon breathing into the analyzer. Something's appearing on screen. It looks like Onion Delight. That breath analyzer is checking for the aroma of Onion Delight. I just need to eat some Onion Delight and breathe into that breath analyzer, and then I'll be able to get in that evil Dogbot.
Okay, so that didn't
I can
change.
use this talk balloon to gather information about the breath analyzer food Onion Delight.
How am I supposed to do it, or am I supposed to get the stick onion?
Mm. Yeah, probably just talk to the cook. Something.
Yeah, I'll get started on that one. Let's keep talking between these two. Maybe
I'll
the
try
kid
to
will
set
get
it up so
excited
you
enough to
can
run
meet the
over.
Caped Cod. What do you say?
Yeah.
I can use this talk balloon to gather information about Elmo, the Caped Cod fan.
I just keep going back and forth and see if something happens for a second.
Cod, you've got to see this kid. He's your absolute #1 fan.
Yeah? He really likes me that much?
There we go.
I heard you're a fan.
I'm not a fan. I'm Elmo. Gosh, Mr. Cod, I've seen all your show. Seen your movie. Even heard all your records.
Which trick would you like to see?
Yes,
Which one?
please.
Right. Which trick would you like to see? Yes.
Oh, thank you. Mr. Cod, will you sign my...
Of course. Who should I make this out to?
Yes.
To the kid. Thanks for all you've done. What have you done, kid?
Right.
Signed, the Cod. Would you like to see my collection of Caped Cod action figures? I even have the one with lifelike fins and the Kung Fu grip.
Gee Winkins, that would be swell, Mr.
Call me sir.
Yes, sir.
Come along, kid. Wait, I almost forgot.
And do you have the one with the glow-in-the-dark teeth? And, oh, there's the limited edition Bionic Cod. Oh, and did I tell you I have the last bag of Caped Cod barbecue sauce scented kitty litter ever sold? And it's never been used.
The Caped Cod's famous parachute cape. Now that he's hung it up for good, I'm sure he won't mind if I borrow it.
Well, now we have his cape. I don't know why we need his cape, but we have it. Why did I go here? Let's go to Wii World.
Oh no, crossing that line set... That's not going to do me any good.
I had a feeling I needed this one.
I can't use that from here. I'll need to get closer to it. That's a freight elevator used for picking up freight.
Hold on. Really?
I can set the alarm deactivator right here until I can figure out where to attach the... I know better than to play with electricity. I need to set the correct color code on the panel to temporarily turn the electricity off. I just need to figure out which screw I should attach this to. Ah, the sound of silence. The alarm deactivator did the trick. Now, I should be able to get to that Wii World exhibit without setting off the alarm.
I literally just guessed that was the one we need.
This opening is too small to get through. It'll take someone much smaller than myself to get through. you go, Walter. You've got to find Dottie Dash, the microfish.
You can count on me, Spy Fox. This car is my ticket to the dream house. This is the only way to travel. Well, now, things are starting to look up. What a shocking waste of valuable attic space. I've been told that it's impolite to stare, but in this case, I'll make an exception. The refrigerator is now in cold storage. This button opened that door. My instinct tells me I'm getting closer to Dottie Dash's location.
Okay, so this is all pretty much the same.
Yeah, it looks like that.
And the $74 million question is, who invented the retractable TV? I can open and close the top drawer with this button, but will it sort my socks? This button opens and closes the bottom drawer. Typically, I would open and close the drawer by hand. Calm, cool thinking pays off. Film at 11. Around and around and down. This is Walter Wireless. Eureka!
Walter, I'm glad you found me. I've been on surveillance here in WeWorld, searching the airwaves for anything suspicious. I intercepted a smelly message that has to do with some activation code. My equipment went on a fritz before I could get the whole message to you in Spy Corps, but I think it's really important.
I'm sure it is, but if it was a radio message, how do you know it smelled bad?
Not smelly, smelly. The Society for Meaningless Evil, Larceny, Lying, and Yelling.
All right, our evil nemesis. So what was the rest of the message? I need to transmit it to Spy Fox right away.
Of course. The activation code is pineapple, grape, orange.
Got it. Walter Wireless calling Spy Fox.
Please stand by.
Come in, Spy Fox.
I read you loud and clear, Walter. Did you find Dottie Dash?
I did. I'm going to transmit the activation code Dottie intercepted to you via the Spy Watch. Stay tuned.
Pineapple, grape, orange. I've got it, Walt. Good job, Dottie.
Thanks, Spy Fox. The rest is up to you now.
Good luck, Spy Fox. This is Walter Wireless, signing off.
I've got the off-switch activation code. Now that LaRoche is in for it.
I had been waiting in line for over 12 hours to ride the ride. Famous French pastries of the past. A cream-filled adventure. It was the highlight of the fair. The attendant refused to let me on because I was not tall enough to go through the turnstile. The turnstile. The other taller kids laughed at me. I thought that one day it would be I who would do the laughing. Ha ha ha! I am laughing. Ha ha! See, it is I who is laughing. Yes. Very soon the evil dog bot will be fully wound. And without the off switch there will be no way for anyone to stop me from crushing all the turnstiles and conquering the world!
Yes, turnstiles, definitely the key to conquering the world.
So it has to get to 1 million, but he only has 464.
Right now, yes. I know, it's happening so fast. Also, that's why I was playing around and going to LaRoche every time, because it stops me from going in and out of the park. Small win.
Hmm.
I can go in and out of the park through the turnstile 50 million times, or I can just go to LaRoche and he throws me up there and I just come back down.
Hmm.
There, that should trick the security guard. Hopefully he won't notice that it's not quite lifelike.
He doesn't notice the giant writing on it. Okay, what do I need this time?
Bert Barracuda, the successful songwriter who wrote such pop standards as Do You Know the Way to Swim Upstream? And my personal favorite, What's It All About, Algae? Enrico Caruso, one of the most famous operatic tenors ever born. He mooed so high that only dogs in the neighborhood could hear him. Bella Abug, who worked hard for roaches' rights. She worked hard for better housing for roaches who wanted to escape those deadly hotels. George Washington Cougar, an inventor who found 101 uses for gelatin. Gelatin sneakers, gelatin tires, and gelatin bricks. They don't last, but the inventions look cute when they wiggle. Thomas Elephant, inventor of the mesh umbrella, light bulbs painted black, and shoes made out of bubble gum. Gum shoes. After playing in them all day, you could have a stinky snack. Ah, St. Joan of Arc. She made sure that every child in the world had access to ice cream. She became the patron saint of cold cows. Enrico Caruso, one of the most famous operatic tenors ever born. He mooed so high that only dogs in the neighborhood could hear him.
Did you already get the last one?
What do you mean?
Is that right?
The Barracuda guy? I already clicked him.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
It says the World's Fair.
So I'm gonna distract the ice rich guy. Let's ask this lady how
Go right in, Nancy.
to get that food.
Can you prepare onion delight?
Why, I won the French Cooking Medal of Honor for my onion delight. Of course I can make it. I have everything I need right here except for 2 onions. If you brought me 2 onions, I'd be more than happy to make you my fabulous onion delight.
2 onions, eh? I'll keep my eyes open.
Now she needs 2 onions instead of just 1.
No, she needed 2 before.
She gave me 1 though.
Right.
Found putting the cost of sourcing both. I don't think I ever used this. That's a key one. Let's go talk to LaRoche. Hey LaRoche, how'd I get some
Go
onion
right in,
delight?
Nancy.
Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah.
That gizmo looks so familiar. If I can just focus my keen intellect, I'm sure I can figure out how it works. That port looks very familiar. I'm pretty certain that it connects to a hose.
Pineapple, grape, orange.
Didn't anyone ever tell you that evil doesn't pay?
Actually, it doesn't pay well, but it does have a great plan,
like,
and you get
look,
stuck
I
on
know
it.
SA.
Back to jail for you, Spyfox, and stop escaping. I have evil to do.
No time to waste. I've got to get out of here and save the world. It's a good thing those villains haven't discovered the security breach. My escape route is still open. Can I please have an onion on a stick?
Of course you can, young man. It's fabulous fun when it's food on a stick.
Thank you.
We just took it off the stick in front of her.
Show it to her.
Give her the end.
Yeah.
That's not going to do me any good.
Welcome to You Clone It, where you get two for the price of one.
Stereo sheep.
I'm Doll, and I'm Lee.
Hello, Dollar. So nice to have you back where you belong. I have this onion.
Don't come running to us with your troubles. I think he wants us to quote it, Doll. Very well, Lee. You do the honors. No. After you, I insist. No, please. After you.
I'll do it.
Don't touch that! Isn't that amazing?
Yes, but does it do julienne fries?
You can always tell when a customer's not going to buy, Lee. You speak the truth, Doll.
I have enough to get onion delight. Let's do it.
Go right in, Nancy.
Stir.
Here you are. 2 big, juicy onions.
Wonderful! How exciting that you should find two so identical. They appear to be exactly alike.
Perhaps they're related.
The secret to gourmet cooking is careful mixing of only the finest ingredients.
Hopefully we'll have the opportunity to try that one of these days.
Voila! Oh, thank you!
My breath should now be potent enough to get me past that electronic sniffer and into the secret workings of the giant robot dog.
Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah.
LaRoche, why don't you invent good things instead of evil?
I did once, but then I found out that someone else had already invented a vegetable peeler, so I gave up. Now please stay captured. I'm a very busy evil person.
Well, here I am again, quite literally in the jaws of disaster. My escape route is still open.
would you do that?
The Achilles heel door is locked, and I've got to crack the code to get inside. What do you know about that? Onion Delight did the trick. Now I can come and go as I please. LaRoche's breath analyzer was no match for a clever international spy like me. I must be in the belly of LaRoche's evil beast. I should have a look around.
Look at them. The fools are unaware that by simply entering the fair, they are making possible my plans for world domination. As they enter the fair, they pass through a turnstile, which rotates a series of gears beneath the admissions gate. These gears, in turn, rotate a giant underground thread screw that passes below the fair to the base of my cleverly disguised giant robot dog. From there, another series of gears turn, spinning the drive shaft, which turn, yet more gears that wind up the massive spring that will power my unstoppable, evil dogbot. When the 1 millionth tourist comes to the turnstile, my evil dogbot will be completely wowed. And then, I will unleash the dogbot on the unsuspecting world and conquer it in the name of Smelly! Ha ha ha! Holy Roach, that is a good one.
I wonder what these controls do. Where could that air vent go, and just how can I get down there? Not exactly what all the superheroes are wearing this season, but not bad. I don't know where this leads, but I hope the COD special cape will do its trick for me, or its Fox pancake. Here goes! Whew! Lost the cape, but the Fox stays intact. This must be LaRoche's laboratory. I bet he creates all sorts of evil contraptions here. That Restructolux looks familiar. I bet it will help me to piece this mystery together. I'll leave the door unlocked in case I need to go back there. That's the Restructolux symbol.
Everything on a stick. Food of the future. Sure.
The opening and closing of that door must be controlled by some sort of fingerprint recognition device. I wonder what would happen if... A picture of LaRoche. I'll bet if I want to get into that room, I'll have to find a way to get a copy of LaRoche's fingerprint. You seem a little bitter.
The kids today have no memory of the great skaters. Remember Peggy Hamill and her camel belly lux?
No, I don't.
Neither do I.
The fingerprint replicator utensil kit. How does this work, Professor Quack?
You'll eat this one up, Spy Fox. You place the fingerprint sending fork device on your target's plate. Then, when they pick it up to start eating, their fingerprint will show up on the fingerprint receiving spoon device.
This is hands down one of your best spy gadgets yet, Professor Quack.
I hope to follow it up with a matching salt and pepper shaker. Maybe if I mix these with a little goat's milk. Nah, let's not go there.
The Stealth Vac. How does it work?
You just hook up the handy nozzle, then press vacuum to suck up the particles into the handy travel bag. Or press reverse vac to blow the particles housed in the travel bag back out through the nozzle attachment. And it does it all in perfect silence.
Ingenious, Professor Quack.
I'd prefer those between two slices of bread, but when duty calls...
I bet these are cool. Spy skates, they look sharp, Professor Quack. How do they work?
I've always loved the grace and beauty of figure skating. But being in the spy biz never left time for the years of training. So I created these. You simply slip them on and insert a diagram of the skate maneuver you want to perform, and voila! The skates, with you in them, perform it perfectly.
Well, those could sure help to put the villains on ice.
Ah, right, Spy Fox. I like these new blueberry-flavored blueprints.
Those are the spy skates. A spy key replicator cam. What's the key to this gadget, Professor Quack?
That's a one-shot camera, like no other in the world. It's specifically made for replicating keys. You take a picture of the key you want to replicate, then bake it in an oven. The picture shrinks down and hardens into an exact duplicate of the key you took the picture of. It can only hold one picture at a time, but you can take a picture over another picture. If you bake a picture into the wrong key, just insert the key back into the camera and it will turn back into key film.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Don't worry, it's a point-and-shoot, easy-bake gadget. It's a good thing I need my fiber.